welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Rishti and this is my channel, which will have a change of name soon. Not right now, but soon. So about this painting, this is a 60 by 50 centimeter painting. That is actually the biggest painting that I've done so far since I've started painting portraits. Now, I don't have all of the portraits painting that I've done on video, and that is because the original stand that I would use to make my painting is broken, and until I could get it fixed, I have to work with the ring light as a stand, and you will see later in the video some issues that I have with that because of the tiny demon who's not that far from me right now. She breaks, well, she likes to run around, move everything, and you're gonna see what she does later in the video. Now, because this painting was so big, it was bigger than the space that I have to work with on the table. As you can see, my tablet is sitting on the painting itself, on the canvas itself, because again, it's pretty big. And if you see the flashing lights in the corner, that's the humidifier. It works as a night light too, and I could have turned the light part of it off, but to be honest, I completely didn't pay attention to that, so I'm sorry about that. Now, talking about a painting, I need a bigger table because going forward, if I'm going to do paintings this big in the future, I will need a bigger table. And since this is not even the biggest size that I offer a 70 by 100 centimeter canvas painting too, and I would recommend people do their family portrait on that canvas. But since that is the biggest size that I have to offer, it is going to be hell when it comes to paint something that big. And apart from, since I usually meet people like in Georgetown or Greenhood to drop their painting off, it will also be misery trying to get the painting to them. So a canvas size that big, I'm going to need to work something out when it comes to getting something that big. But we'll see about that later. Now we're going to talk about mixing the skin tone for our very beautiful lady in this photo. Since she had somewhat of a, well, it's more of a red undertone and some areas had a grayish color, I'm going to break down into detail everything that I did first with her, and then we're going to go over to her husband who had a darker tone than her. So for her skin tone, I've been using yellow ochre to mix my skin tone, but in the beginning that's not what I used, so I'd use a lemon yellow mixed with a crimson red. So you'd want a cool yellow with a cool yellow with a warm red, or you can use a cool red with a warm yellow, but just have a cool and a warm color when you're mixing skin tone. Or if you just have the standard yellow acrylic paint that I'd usually pick up from Money Shores, then you just grab your yellow and your red and you add a little bit of green to that. Not a lot, just a tiny bit of green, and you mix those colors in and you get some color looking somewhat like a skin tone. I will make a better video explaining how I mix my skin tones. I will show you guys in detail. I'll bring the camera up close so that you can see exactly what I'm doing when it comes to mixing the skin tones. But this part of the video is what I'm talking about when I say that I need to work out a better camera situation for when I am painting, because Lilith around this time, she came and she threw herself. Right now she is near me, so she threw herself near where the camera is set up, and that sort of shift the camera a little bit. And oh, would you look at that, I missed half of the video. I missed the entire, well, not the entire, but I missed most of the painting process of the guy. And I was so happy with myself to do this painting, because this is also the first time that I've painted such a dark complexion, and I was a lot worried, like what if I didn't get the colors right, what if something goes wrong. And it was pretty scary painting a darker complexion because I've never done that before. And when you're painting portrait paintings, you should try to paint a variety of different complexions, a variety of different races or ethnicity. I can't pronounce the word. Sorry, I have tight tongue. If you're new here, I have tight tongue. So words like ethnic, I'm not gonna even try. Another word that I can't pronounce full on would be what's the word that I'm looking for? It's the thing that I use on my face at night. Hyaluronic acid is a word that I get tired of trying to I just pronounce it there. So, and here I go from talking about race to hyaluronic acid. I distract myself sometimes. If you're hearing barking, Loki is outside barking up a storm. If people walk by, he barks. We need to get it under control, obviously, but right now we're just going to leave him to like sort of do whatever. And here the camera is back on focus, and I just remembered the guy had a gold chain around his neck, and I can't remember if I painted it in or not. Now I'm worried about that. Like, I'm very, very worried about that part. Like, what if I didn't paint it in? That's going to be so bad. Oh, bye. I took a break to just rest my voice there a little bit. I'm getting somewhat hoarse, and I've got some stuff that I'm actually getting hungry too. So I want to go get a snack to eat, but I'm not going to do so until I finish with the recording of this video. Now, if you see, oh, did I mention how I do the gray color on her skin? I did not. For the gray color on the woman's skin, what I would do is I'd use my black acrylic paint like I would watercolor paint, and I'd mix it really, really thin, really watery, and I'd glaze it over. And that's why you see me going back and forth from the water to the painting. That's because I'm trying to spread out the black paint like it's a watercolor paint, and it does work for me. Just do what works for you. I'm not here to give you real art advice. This is just the things that I do that works for me, and if it works for you, yay to you. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've got a new sketchbook that I am so excited to show you guys. Well, it's not that big. It's a really tiny sketchbook. It costs $3,000, and it's not marketed as a sketchbook. It's marketed as a notebook, but the pages are blank, and to be honest, I'll take what I get because, you know, Guyanese here, you're not gonna really find sketchbooks. And this is how I move from talking about a painting to talking about sketchbooks, but I really want to show you guys. And since it has such a really sweet letter cover page, I am not going to be painting on the cover page, even though, well, Drawing with Waffles, she has this thing where she'd paint on the cover pages of her sketchbook, and I want to start doing it too, but I don't want to paint on this sketchbook. You guys are going to see it, but I love it so much, and I love it so much that I might just buy another one. But hey, if you have an artist friend that really is looking for a sketchbook and you don't know what to get them, this is a wonderful thing to get them. This is so pretty. I love it. I love it a lot. Anyway, how did you guys spend your Valentine Day? I spent it trying to get paintings to the right owner, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people wanted to get the painting to the person they love for their Valentine Day, since that was the whole reason for them buying the painting. And since Valentine Day has gone, the requests for purchase painting have sort of slowed down to the point of now I don't think I'll be getting any. So I'm going to go back to painting my regular stuff, and I'm going to try to make videos. I know that I've been gone for quite some time, and I do apologize for that. I've even been gone from TikTok for quite some time. I'm still not making TikToks like I used to, and I can't explain the reason for that. I just feel it's hard to explain, but I just feel down. I don't feel like making anything right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's coming to an end. If you do enjoy it, you can do so by leaving us a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, why aren't you subscribed? You should definitely join this community of crazy people who just come here to waste time. You should definitely come waste time with us. So you should hit that subscribe button. Maybe you'll see more of Lilith and the shorts. And Lilith, yeah, you should come. You'd see more of Lilith and the stuff that she does around the house. Right now she is troubling Yasker, who just wants to sleep. Anyway, goodbye, take care, hope to see you guys again soon. Can't wait to get started on my other painting journey. Bye! One last quick thing before you go. Happy belated Valentine Day. Sorry I didn't get to say this, but I'm sorry that this recording at the end is going to sound really crappy, but happy belated Valentine Day. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.